What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back in the betaverse. Today, I plan to make on a little different episode. It's more kind of a world tour because I almost survived something around 300 days. I'm gonna show you a screenshot of my world now, of the NBT data, I guess. And we're gonna start this of the first things I ever built in this world. So yeah, nothing very interesting inside since I haven't made any interiors yet, and there is a piece missing because my log transmutation machine somehow doesn't work anymore. I have to fix it later. By the way, this is my duping slash glitching area. Back over there is the entrance where I did the 10 hour straight mining, the tree farm, and a little overview of the work in progress town. So down here we have this little mine entrance, I guess you can say, and the cathedral. This was the second house I made, or the third maybe, I guess the third house I made for the town, which, yeah, it's nothing special. This was my first diagonal house in this. Oh, and the pistons are glitched again. Yeah, nothing too special. I'm not a great interior building guy. This is where I plan to make the inn, where I started making the interiors, and yeah, I have to do some fixes since I'm not playing with mods anymore. Like here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically nothing really done in here. Nothing done in here too. So if you go out again and take a quick look on the right side, this was the first house I built to start this town. And oh, the table's missing, and yeah, quite a lot is missing since I stopped playing with the upside down stairs mod, but I can fix it somehow. It's not that big of a deal, but I guess I have to do it someday. And if we look over here, this is one of my favorite buildings in this world. I think it just came out very nice. Another empty house. This is my dog house, where a few dogs are missing. Where did they go? I had like 6 dogs in here, but now there are only 3. I have no idea where they went. Yeah. So this is a giant mansion, as you can tell, with... Yeah, I'm not gonna go inside now because there's basically nothing in there. Same as here, nothing in here but a staircase leading upside with nothing built again. Then this is kind of a interesting build, I guess. I don't really like the roof shape, but I guess it spices up some things. And I'm gonna take this crafting table with me. Yeah, nothing in here. And this, I guess, is my my least favorite house, because it doesn't really fit the theme which I'm going with, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'm not gonna tear it down. I'm gonna leave it. Maybe one day I'm gonna make the interiors, maybe I'm gonna make a video on that too, but not today. If we go over here, we have the graveyard. As you all know from one of my last episodes, and the church, or the cathedral. I really can't think of a difference, but I guess this is more of a church than a cathedral. I think a cathedral is bigger. but I'm happy with it. Over here we have the minecart rail station, where I'm actually building at the moment. I connected this all the way to the mob farm, and now I just have to decorate it and stuff, but for now it's just a work in progress. And I'm gonna quickly do that. So I really haven't planned where these lanes will go eventually, but when I guess I can steal this glitched block and put it on my house. So yeah, there's a lot more space to build over here, and yeah, maybe I'm gonna add some custom trees all around the place. Here I'm planning to make a marketplace sort of thing where the villagers could trade their stuff. The magical tree, which is the source of all energy of this world. It would be nice if there's a tree in real life where you can take your energy. Yes, you can see here I plan on making a industrial kinda thing with, like, in quotation marks, farms and stuff. The excavation side over here, which I never really use, but it's there, I guess. So I think I'm gonna quickly go up this giant blob, and as soon as we arrive it's getting nighttime. Wonderful. Here we have another portal, which I never really use besides glowstone farming, but I don't do that often, so yeah. And I put it over here because of the noise too, because I really don't want to get bothered with the nether portal sounds. And this is a... oh yeah, I forgot about that. So let me quickly jump over here and get a quick overview of the whole world. I'm gonna go over to the blacksmith, and I think I'm gonna make a connection to the blacksmith too, or maybe the excavation side. I'm not quite sure about that, but one of that building is gonna be connected to, maybe both, who knows. And one lane is going to go over here where my windmill is, which someone on Reddit stole the design of it, which I'm fine, but at least give me some credits. I'm not gonna say what I think now. And yeah. Oh, and the water's glitched. What the hell? Well, I'm not gonna complain about that. But, yeah, I had a bad world crash where I had to rebuild a lot of stuff. Like this whole area here. And yeah, so now I have to replant all the farm, which I was sure I did, but it seems like I didn't. Yeah, and all the leaves are gone, but now it's replaced with logs because I don't use the leaves. No leaf decay mod anymore, so yeah, now I have to go with that. And I even made a little, what do you say, reinforcement of the wall because of the water. So I had it flowing down, and I thought maybe I can make a reinforcement or whatever it's called. And this is the farming district, I guess, where, yeah, a lane is probably going to connect over here too. I'm just not quite sure where I'm gonna make it exit and enter. And I'm gonna make a quick jump I should say a quick cut and see you back at the monster farm, because it's a world tour and I have to show you the mob farm too. If we take this corner, you can see the ginormous mob farm, which is very, very big. But I don't even think that the mob farm works because it's too far away, but well, the mob farm works 100%, but I'm not sure if every part of it is loaded, but I'm happy to have such a big mob farm. So this was my work in progress world update with almost 300 days lived in this world, and I'm gonna end the episode with this beautiful sunrise and a little overview of my world, or town I should say, where there's still a lot of space to build some stuff, which I think we're gonna go and do. So if you enjoyed this video, see you in the next one, and goodbye.